Hey, congratulations on the new job. There are all sorts of things you're going to need to know with your new role, but don't worry, we've got you covered.
First things first though, let's take a step back to a time when men were men, ladies wore hats and gloves, and Trilby Misso was a one-man shop in Redcliffe. In 1956, the great Trilby Misso began his business right here in Redcliffe, growing it from one lawyer to the fantastic company that you know today. Now this is the spot you're more likely to know as the heart and soul of Trilby Misso.
Yep, these days the headquarters of Trilby Misso are right in the middle of the city, but they still have client service centres around Brisbane. Now the one thing that Trilby Misso really prides itself on is still being in touch with the everyday person and being accessible to everyone. Another point of difference at Trilby Misso is the no-win, no-pay facility, which was actually pioneered at this very law firm.
Now, what were they thinking? I mean, getting paid no matter what, it's a usual way to play. I mean, you've got to run a business, but I guess it just goes to show how much Trilby Misso does care.
Sure does.
Greetings and welcome to the world of Trilby Misso. I'm always very happy to welcome new staff on board. It gives me an opportunity to tell them a little bit about Trilby Misso and to make sure that everyone understands what we do and how we do it, because that is so important to us. You will discover that we have adopted 7 values. These values are very important to us because they define the rules by which we engage, both between ourselves, with our clients and other third parties. Briefly stated, those values are mutual respect, client commitment, clear communication, honesty and empathy, play as a team, positive attitude and integrity. Each of them has a significant role to play in what we do here, but of the 7 of them, positive attitude to me is probably the most important, because we expect that you will elect to bring a positive attitude so that you can work the best you can with the other talented members of the Trilby Misso team to deliver that exceptional client service that I've mentioned a moment ago. You will also discover another thing that distinguishes us from our competitors is that we have adopted a client service charter. This is very important to us because it defines precisely what our promise is to our clients. Just little things which on the face of them you wouldn't think is significant, but which when taken collectively represents a significant service promise. Little things like responding to emails within 48 hours, returning telephone calls within 24 hours. If we fail to deliver those, then our clients are entitled to put up their hand and say, you missed one, you'll pay me please, and we pay them a fee. But we don't see it as an opportunity to begrudge the client a bit of money, rather we see it as a training opportunity. So we encourage clients to raise these issues, because if they don't, we may not detect them ourselves. We are a very busy organisation. There are lots of people working very hard, and from time to time, because we're people, we miss things. What we'd like to do is to minimise the number of misses. And if that means that we pay a few penalties along the way, then so be it, provided that we're learning as we go. Welcome again. It's going to be an exciting times, and I look forward to working with you to achieve our goals.
Okay, now you've got the rundown of what Trilby Misso expects from you. Let's talk about some of the things you can expect from Trilby Misso, and let me tell you, this is good stuff. It's all about WHAM.
Now before you go on a tangent there, we're not talking about George Michael. We're talking about wellness, happiness and money. Now WHAM was created because Trilby Misso realises that happy workers equals happy clients.
They know you work hard and they want to reward you. Let's start with the W's. By joining the team at Trilby Misso, you have access to bulk billing medical services in the CBD, discounted rates on private health insurance, free confidential counselling services for all staff, discounted rates for gym memberships, on-site flu vaccinations, and discounted massages and in-house fitness initiatives.
Okay, on to the H's. You are guaranteed quarterly updates to keep you in the loop of the firm's strategic plans, firm drinks to celebrate your successes, team lunches to give you time to bond, and travel discounts for your holidays.
Now for the M's. You can make significant savings if you bank with Trilby Misso's corporate bank. Extra benefits on your superannuation, discounted on-site tax returns and on-site financial advisors to help you out, and the TML Rewards Card program. So there you have it, WAM is your friend. And one more thing we haven't mentioned yet is wardrobe. There's a non-compulsory uniform available to purchase, and Trilby Misso will contribute to the cost. Check it out. And if you were thinking you could get bored with the same thing every day, never fear, there's always Casual Fridays. And just a quick heads up in case some of you aren't familiar. This is not appropriate. This, however, is appropriate.
If you need legal representation, don't settle for less than one of Queensland's leading specialist law firms, Trilby Misso. Our dedicated legal teams give nothing less than 100% care and commitment to all of our clients, and they expect nothing less than a winning result.
You might have seen these before, and while it is unusual for law firms to advertise in this way, it's an important part of what they do here at Trilby Misso.
The company works with individuals, people who never thought they would have a need for a lawyer. Trilby Misso's advertising campaign is about letting people know you are there for them and will do whatever you can to help them in tough times.
This idea plays into the no-win, no-pay structure at Trilby Misso. It's all about making the law accessible to everyday people and giving them the chance to protect their rights. Without Trilby Misso, many people wouldn't possibly be able to afford legal representation. The law is there to protect people's rights, and so is Trilby Misso.
Which means you can feel satisfied in the knowledge you are joining a firm that really does care about its clients.
There's no denying that Trilby Misso has grown into a large company over the years, but everyone here really does work as a team. The board of directors flows down to the CEO, the principal lawyers, and then flows on to the teams which keep Trilby Misso running. No one is ever working alone on a file, with this system designed to provide support at every level.
Lovely. Cheers, mate. Another thing you'll notice at Trilby Misso, they have a real open door policy. In fact, you'll notice most of the offices don't even have doors. They want to encourage communication and teamwork. So if there's something on your mind, don't be afraid to speak up. Oh, they're heavy. That's what I want to talk to you. I think I need a raise. Now, one thing every new employee needs to know about is the intranet. And this is where all the important stuff happens, the one-stop shop of everything you need to know about. Payroll, pay slips, leave, company notices, holidays. Every department has their own section. So day one, my advice to you, make friends with the intranet. The other thing you'll need is the tour. Here are the offices, people working hard. Ah, here's the kitchen. Fridges, coffee machines, vending machines for snack time, copier room, back to the office. Very busy lawyer people doing very important lawyer stuff.
Trilby Misso knows that their strength lies in their people, so in return for your hard work and dedication, they offer flexibility and a focus on development and further training opportunities. Regardless of the department you work in or your role in the company, Trilby Misso has a range of training and development programs to help you advance within the firm. Whether it be management skills, technical training, or for the new lawyers joining, expanding your knowledge with internal and external CLEs.
Trilby Misso also likes to promote within the company, so there is always opportunities for career progression. Even if you are starting out as a junior administration assistant, you can work your way up to a lawyer. Trilby Misso will support you in your studies and help you work your way up the company ladder. At the heart of Trilby Misso are the employees. Yes, George. And a belief in a culture based around achieving your goals, delivering exceptional client service and having fun while you do it.
To uphold these values, Trilby Misso wants to keep communication channels open, which means you as an employee will always be kept in the loop with regular feedback on your performance. and the company wants the same in return. Trilby Misso welcomes feedback and new ideas to continue to grow the company. Just because this is a law firm, don't let that fool you into thinking they don't know how to have fun.
Trilby Misso has a host of social events, from the much-loved traditions of the morning tea, where you can eat your body weight in cake, to the big events like the end-of-year party, where it's up to you to drink sensibly and to avoid your co-workers when it comes to karaoke time, because let's face it, that rarely ends well. Cupcake.
Trilby Misso runs a community spirit program which provides sponsorship and funding to not-for-profit organisations and charities that share their passion for helping disadvantaged Queenslanders. The company also provides every team member with the opportunity of taking paid leave to help worthwhile community services. Yep, well, I think we've made our case. Notice the awesome lawyer humour? The Trilby Misso is a great place to work, but at the end of the day, it is a law firm and there's a serious side as well. The company has a range of policies that cover intellectual property, client privacy, media relations, email usage, workplace health and safety, bullying and harassment, and many other important aspects of working at Trilby Misso. It's expected all new employees will read and abide by these policies.
So, that's it in a nutshell. A quick overview to this amazing new chapter in your life.
As the mission states, Trilby Misso wants to get the best results for their clients every time because they care. But they also know that the only way to make this a reality is to care about the people that make up the company.
You are joining a company that cares, nurtures, and has a bit of fun. So, congratulations.
And welcome to the Trilby Misso family.